In 2020, we decided to liquidate virtually all of our non-retirement savings. Stick around to see what we're up to. Hey everyone, Cole here from the Adventureists, where we talk about our adventures through ventures. And today I'm going to discuss our brand new project. So about a month ago, we purchased a 10.6 acre piece of raw land about 10 minutes north of Williams, Arizona and 40 minutes south of the Grand Canyon in Coconino County. Our property is zoned general use residential. And as with any residential parcel, we're able to run one house and one guest house or two cabins on the property. The unique thing about general use is that we're also able to apply for a conditional use permit to run a campground on our property. And there's limitations associated with this, but if your property is more than 10 acres and if it's zoned general use residential, you're allowed to have up to 2 sites per acre on your property. So just a quick disclaimer before we move forward. This information that I've just given you is for Coconino County, Arizona specifically. If you want to work on a similar project in a different area, you need to figure out who the municipality is that's going to be reviewing your project and in control of your project, and you need to give them a call and you need to review the planning and zoning for your project in your area. So we first started to formulate this idea in October of 2020, and it took us about 2 months of searching to identify a parcel that we really liked, that had the correct zoning, and that we could move forward with the project. After that, we moved ahead and started planning our conditional use permit to run a campground on the property. So we put the property under contract in December of 2020 and immediately started going forward with the conditional use permit process, as that was a contingency on our purchase. So how long did the conditional use permit process take in our county? The answer is it took a long time. It took about 4 to 5 months for us to actually sit for a hearing in which we had to be approved, and we finally have all of our documentation for our conditional use permit as of yesterday, July 1st. So we started the process at the beginning of the year, and it took us until about July 1st to actually have all the paperwork documenting that we can actually move forward with this. So knowing what I know now, do I feel that this process has to take 8 months to get a conditional use permit in Coconino County? Absolutely not. I think this can be made more efficient. I think you should spend as much time as you need to find the land, obviously, because that's a critical step in this process. However, I'm confident that if we were starting a second project tomorrow, that we could get everything finalized within a month into the county, and it would take them 2 months to process this, so we could get everything done within a 3-month period. Not counting the time it takes to find the correct piece of property for your project. And that's something that you should spend a significant amount of time doing, and as much time as it takes, because that's the foundation of your project. Keep in mind that this industry as a whole, glamping, tiny houses, unique holiday rentals, is a relatively new industry. And as this progresses, municipalities are still catching up to it. So this process, for example, didn't exist 2.5 years ago in our county. You actually had to have commercial property to do this sort of endeavor, particularly with the campground. Fortunately for us, we've joined a community that is not only embracing this as a real business opportunity, but as a true need for the community. If you were to go on Airbnb right now, realize that virtually every single property that's non-traditional housing on there is unpermitted in our community and illegally operating. And we are very proud to be one of the only operations to have gone through this process the right way. At the end of the day, it is our municipality's job to create rules that make our communities safe, make the environment safe, make our forests safe, and ultimately make the people who choose to stay with us safe. Now we have a ton of work cut out for us moving forward. My wife is going to be responsible for designing the interiors and exteriors of these structures, and I'm going to be personally responsible for designing the mechanical systems, the HVAC and plumbing, as well as the electrical systems for the project. Now, luckily, I do 2 of these things professionally for a living, but never in an off-grid scenario, so I have a huge learning curve ahead of me that I've been trying to close for the past few months. We couldn't be more excited about this project, and we truly want to document everything as we move through it. From finances to the design to the actual build out, we want to show it all. This also includes our personal finances, because I think it's important for everyone to see where we're coming from, how we're able to save up as much money as we have, and how we can move forward with this project. If you enjoy this content, please like the video below and comment in the comment section. It would mean the world to us. If you want to follow us along on the journey, please subscribe to the channel and you'll hear everything about this process. If you're in the early stages of a project like this, or you're thinking about starting a project like this, please comment below. I would love to help you out in any way that I can, and I'd be more than willing to jump on a call with you to discuss your project. If you're an experienced veteran in this space, please comment below as well. It would be awesome to pick your brain. Thanks again for watching. Bye.